Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 8 of Total War Warhammer. We're just going to end the turn here because we have got some Longbeards now queued up. We've still got a greenskin army wandering around out here, so we have got to be careful of that. Our allies are still at war with them, so they may go around and start doing some damage to them, so that's fine. Buildings damaged. The ancient underground foes attack. They must be stopped or we risk losing another stronghold to their vile encroachment. Buildings damaged. And where is this exactly? Does that just mean we got... Yeah, we got buildings damaged. That was a negative event because we ignored that previous one, which we shouldn't have really done. We've got some growth here, actually. We could build some more buildings. What would we like to get over here? Now then, this one... This one's... The one over here should probably be the one that has the guard post. But you're being repaired, are you? Are you being repaired? No. So we'll upgrade you. And then we'll build that. That'll be fine. A bit of public order going down, but we can sort that out. War declared between the vampire counts and Carrick Cadrin. Fine. Units recruited. We've got our Longbeards. So now we have this army, including Longbeards. And I think what I might do is, we've got an uneven number of these dwarf warriors. I might disband one of them. And we will get ourselves a couple more... I say a couple more Longbeards. I can't actually afford to get a couple more Longbeards, but we'll try and get a couple more. Let's end the turn, because we're not in a rush to do anything here. Could certainly be making a little bit more money per turn, but that's fine. So we could afford another Longbeard if we wanted. Another faction encountered. The unit recruited. Population surplus in Silver Road and in the Blood River. So let's have a look over here in this province, see what we've got. And population surplus is only +2. So there's nothing here really that we want to upgrade. We've got another building slot here that we could use. We could definitely use this to grab a Slayer Shrine. When we get up to 3. We haven't got the money to do anything anyway, so we will have to wait on that a little bit. And yeah, we could afford one more Longbeard if we got one now. I think we will, just to make it up to a nice round number. So we'll get one more. And we'll probably end the turn there because there's not an awful lot we can do. We do need to build the other army up, but our income's not great at the moment. I see Caragdron here keeps changing hands, so that might be a relatively easy settlement to jump in and do something. So the Greenskins and Bloody Spears are in a confederation together. I thought they already had been before, to be honest. Okay, we've finished the minor hold, and that Longbeard is recruited. So now that this settlement has a minor hold, if we go and look at the garrison, you'll see the garrison here is now much larger. So that makes life a little bit easier for us. Let's go ahead and take this army then, and we will march down to here. And we'll probably go and take Iron Rock first, and then we'll march up here and deal with these guys. We're not even at war with Top Knots. We will be soon. I don't think they have an awful lot down here to be concerned about. So we'll start moving into position and try and gain some money back while we're doing that. Okay, so what have we got here? Foolish vainglory. They say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to battles past than managing the realm. They say you are a fool. We'll see who's the fool. It gives us +6 leadership. Or perhaps there's a more humble approach, which is recruitment cost -25%. Let's go for the leadership. We don't need the recruitment cost. We're at sort of full army sizes right now. What's the one that doesn't give us attrition? It's in camp, isn't it? Replenish. Immune to attrition. So we need to save 50% of our movement. Well, we're not going to get attrition in our own lands anyway, so we might as well move up to there. I just can't... Oh, we've finished our tech, so that's made our ranged units even better now. Interchangeable parts. Minus 5% upkeep for artillery and recruitment cost minus 5% for artillery. Don't have any thunderers yet. Interlocking shields, armour for dwarf shield units, and defence for dwarf shield units. Do our units actually have shields? Yeah, armoured and shielded. The Longbeards and the Dwarf Warriors, so that might be worth doing then. Let's grab interlocking shields. Do I want to move down and attack these guys, or do I want to move up and attack the greenskins? I think going for the greenskins is probably the better option. Because all three of these are owned by the same people, though we could take this one and then move up. But I don't think we will. I think we'll try and get up there if we can. Doesn't mean moving through the mountains, and we would be taking attrition by going through somebody else's land that we're not at war with. Okay, we've got this one again. We've already had this thing before, so we can either get minus 10 relations with Karak Azor, or we can get minus 3 public order in all provinces. We all go for the public order. We're not too bad on public order at the moment, so that's fine. So how far can you get? See, if we only use 50% of our movement to encamp, that's going to be problematic. But if we just go and declare war on you, then we should just do that. Bringing our ally in with us to all of our wars. But this should be easy enough to take. Got to watch out for Black Crag there. I'm going to actually auto-resolve this one. Just because it should be relatively easy to do. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to fight this one because I think the other one will be easier to do because there'll be less of a garrison. And I want to have a look at my Longbeards and see how good they are. Ruglash Toothtaker. So we have our Longbeards somewhere. They are... Where are the Longbeards? Dwarf Warriors. Quarrelers. Longbeards. These are our Longbeard regiments. Let's move in. How do we turn the camera around like this? These guys are awesome. How do we get rid of the... There we go. So we've got our Longbeards now. We've got 2 regiments of these in the middle. Actually, are they in the middle? They're not quite in the middle.
Let the vengeance begin.
Let's take the Longbeards. Longbeards should be there. Never quite puts them exactly where you want them. And you guys sort of move forwards a little bit. There we go. So let's have a look at these Longbeards now. So what do we actually get from them? There is a way to bring up their thing. There we go. So they're armoured and shielded. They have charge, defence against large foes, and they're old grumblers. Respective for their great age, superior courage, and length of their facial hair, Longbeards have an encouraging effect on their allies' leadership should the general be absent. Veteran fighters of many wars, most resolute in their shield war, and grumpiest in their spirit. So, brilliant. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... it's I, that button. At least I know what that is now. So, we'll do the sort of the usual build-up for this. We will grab all of the infantry units.
We demand blood.
Right, let's grab the miners first. Put them off to the sides, as we always do. Because they have vanguard, so they can go out. We'll take all of the quarrelers. Just move them along the back for the time being, so they're out of everybody's way. Take all of the melee units. Group them together. And, oops. Group. Why wouldn't you group? There we go. You guys sort of move across to the front there. Yeah, that seems about right. We will make sure that Thorgrim is with you at the back. You guys are... You are going to stay with the quarrelers that are all going to go in a row across there. And we're ready to begin. They're going to get absolutely wrecked. So, his ability is a passive. Now, that one he does self-buff. Rune of Oath and Shield. So that gives us the extra armor. So you can see that our grudge throwers are already getting some hits in there. We're not even having to do anything. So these abilities always pop off right at the start of the battle. Not too sure why. So it's an area augment, that little triangle. We can left click to activate, so that gives you extra leadership. It's not something that we really need. How many of their guys are going to get wrecked before they even get close enough to do any damage? They do have some archers of their own, so... But they're already damaged by artillery. Let's just actually speed this battle up. And what I might want to do is actually get my longbeards. Oh, I actually have 3 lots of longbeards, don't I? 4 lots of longbeards, actually. Let's take the longbeards. And we will go and charge in, because longbeards are awesome. Yep, we're under fire, that's fine. We're going to go and try and flank round and hit those guys. In fact, we'll try and hit them with the grudge thrower. Let's go and move you guys around. Let's make sure we get their general or their leader's already going down, but we'll try and get some of the longbeards in from behind. Getting work done already. We knew this one was going to be a complete and utter whitewash. Yeah, this is doing very, very well. There's some buffs going off there. Are you buffing automatically? No, you're not. But there was something was happening down there. And where's Thorgrim? You're still down there, are you? I thought you'd moved in with everybody else. Well, you're not getting an awful lot done, are you? The only ones that are still left are these Arrow boys. We're chasing them down. We are kind of trying to hit them with artillery. Just not getting an awful lot done. Come on, guys. You spread out all over the place. Getting them to do something. These savage orcs might even come back at this rate. Yep, looks like they're generally starting to rally. Well, he's going to get attacked by a load of... That's dwarf warriors, actually. I was hoping the longbeards would get something done. Let's go in from the side with the miners. We're still managing to hit those guys from afar. Let's let those guys run off and we'll come in on that side. These savage orcs are also starting to rally. Thorgrim, get over here and do something. Go after these guys. Let's get the quarrelers forwards because they're not doing anything all the way back there. And we also want to get you with them, so... We must have won this by now. I'm sure they're all retreating. Yeah, they are. Not really going to run any of them down, so we'll go ahead and end the battle. Good result, I think. 9 losses on our side. 156 losses on theirs. Did Ruglash Toothtaker die in the battle? We shall see. Decisive victory, as expected. Tiny little bit of loot gained. Oh, I've got something there and I clicked off before it could happen. We'll occupy.
I agree.
And now we get the Lichborn Pennant. The sigil on this banner is old and it hurts the eyes to gaze upon it, yet those who walk under it in battle are protected by an arcane shield. So, magic resistance, 25% on the assigned unit. Nice. So let's go ahead and we won't assign that to anybody yet because I don't really know who needs it. In fact, what I'd like to do is where is that list? Warrior's Bane. I'd like to take it off those guys and give it to 2 of the Longbeards instead. We'll sort that out on the next battle anyway. So what have we got here at Iron Rock? Nothing that we really need to build. We could try and get some growth going on. We could actually build an iron mining pit, which is not a bad idea. Go ahead and do that. And we need to try and take this place out next. That shouldn't be too tricky. That's Caragdron. Hopefully there's not much of a garrison there. Yeah, not much at all. We should be able to deal with that nicely. So let us go ahead and... we could end the turn, or do we want to build this army up a little? We could get a couple of Longbeards in that army. It is going to cost us a lot of upkeep. But I feel that having a couple of Longbeards in the long run is going to make that army a little bit stronger. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We've got some unspent skill points. Always forget to do that. So, you've now got Rally. Now, of course, we can still spend more points in here if we want, or we can now go further up the tree. So we've got Brass Lunged, character's aura size plus 10%. That could be useful. Grimnir's Heirs, melee defense plus 3 for Longbeards, Hammerers, and Iron Breakers and Slayer units. Well, that will be useful now that we've got Longbeards. Thwopper, plus 3 armor for gyrocopters and gyrocopter bombers. See, do I really want to spend more in... Well, I've already got Axe Lord sort of maxed out now. But let's go for Brass Lunged. Let's get that larger aura. I think that'll be slightly more useful. And what about you? Did you gain a point? I'm guessing you probably didn't. No, you still haven't. You're not being all that useful in battle. Let's go ahead and end the turn.
Time for a reckoning.
Of course, the problem is, the more your sort of territory expands, the harder it is to keep control of it all. Rank gained, Crag the Linchpin. Crag the Linchpin has reached rank 5. Who are you? Oh, so his name has changed. I see. Well, that's good, because now it means I don't have to struggle pronouncing his name anymore. So, unless we want to go down here for the Rune of Shielding... So this is the reason there's two different skill trees here is this skill tree is for battle. This skill tree is for the sort of on the map doing stuff. We've also got these things here. Weapon strength versus 3% on greenskins. That could be nice. But do we like some of this? Enemy wins a magic power reserve -2 or cooldown on hero rune abilities -3. That could be useful. I mean, if we get a lot of... Now, when it says hero's army, does it mean this guy's army? Or just the army that he's in? I assume it means anybody in the army. So I think we're going to take that, because that means we can pop our runes more often and give ourselves the sort of leadership bonuses when we need them. Construction on the iron mining pit is complete. Which is good. We do not have a lot of money. Got ourselves some more dwarf warriors. Because we can't get Longbeards down there. I thought it was Longbeards I was recruiting, but yeah, we can only get Longbeards in our main sort of province right now. We can build stuff down here. We've got a couple of extra building spaces in this one. Don't have any money. What were we going to build? We wanted to build the armory or the Slayer Shrine. Probably the Slayer Shrine. We've got 2 building slots in... That's Squighorn. We also wanted to upgrade you, but we can't afford to do that yet. So we need to save up so we can build a guard hall. Yes, that's what we'll definitely do. We'll save up and build a guard hall. Public order's good, going up. So that's not a problem. Where is our main army?
Onward.
We need to get up here now and take out Caragdron. So let's get you guys up here. You're all in good nick. Working our way up through the mountains, which is a little bit of a pain. Have we used all of our movement? Nope, still got 2% left.
Move in.
That was hardly worth it, was it? Let's click the button. Hopefully they don't have too much up there. Okay, so that was a greenskin settlement that's now been taken over by Barak Var, but that's fine. So you guys can go in and attack that. I don't think they've really got anything there. Rank gained Yadri the Oathkeeper. Recent events have proved successful for your lord, Yadri the Oathkeeper. He's reached rank 2. Okay, right, so that's my other lord that's down here that's been doing, like, neb all for the entire game. Again, giving him Route Marcher seems like the best way to go forward, because he's quite slow.
Yes.
Let's go in here and do the attack. Were we not close enough for that?
Drang. Thank them.
Left click to double left click to initiate diplomacy, right click to attack the settlement.
Destroy them.
Apparently I cannot attack the settlement for some random reason. Try it on the next turn then, see what happens. Ah, we've got some greenskins coming in here. It's a very, very weak army. We could move out with this guy and kill them. So let's move in and do this one, finally. They have a pretty much non-existent army. I'm going to auto-resolve this one. We've already done one battle in this video. We'll auto-resolve and we get a decisive victory. Took a few losses, but nothing too harsh. Gained a tiny little bit of loot. Gained another rank. Fantastic. Didn't get anything else from that, though. We will occupy, of course.
The runes are cast.
And we're starting to build these walls now. This is fantastic. I love when this happens. So, Charmed Shield. The front of this shield depicts a warrior being blessed by a nameless lady. It's wielded against protection from the sigil, especially against foes armed with missiles. So, gain the ability Charmed Shield. It's a ward save. 12-second duration on self. 24 missile parry with shield and plus 22% damage resistance. And also melee defense plus 5. Brilliant. So, wow, income from all buildings plus 9%. Dwarf Bride comes to you with a hefty dowry. You're doing well here. Getting some really good stuff. If we go and look at our leader now. Oh, it's not on that screen, it shows. Right, we have for him... Warrior's Bane. That's the only weapon that we've got. Let's go for the Charm Shield. It's much better than the Dragon Helm. So we'll go and do that. And we've got all of these followers, runes, and banners. Sapper, enemy siege, holdout timer -1. Dwarf Bride, 9% income from buildings in the local region. Some good stuff going on there. Okay, that is fine. He's got a skill point as well. So, the Axe of Grimnir. That's a quest that's automatically unlocked. The High King. Remind me what that one does. I'm tempted to take that. Leadership is high, but if it's disabled, but a 250 meter range, plus 8 melee attack. The charge bonus isn't all that useful at the moment because we don't have any units that use charge, but... Brass lunged. Wow, character's aura size up to 20% more. And I would like the extra defense on the Longbeards as well. We are working up to stand your ground and then we'll start to backfill. What about any of the other guys? Have you leveled up? No, it doesn't look like it. So I don't think we really need to go up here now. We control most of this land. We should be safe now. Is there anything we can build here or repair? So yeah, there are some buildings we can get. We probably want to get ourselves a woodman's hut. And we probably want to get ourselves a trading depot. We are spending up the money, that's fine. Let's just go and have a look where that other greenskin army is. Yeah, we can't reach him in a single turn. What about if we go on to ambush? Ah, use underway, there it is, that's how you do that. So, minimum requirements to assume. So if we've not moved on the turn, we can traverse beneath terrain that would normally be impassable and we're immune to attrition. Nearby hostile armies may intercept meeting the army in the underway for battles. Should the army be intercepted, retreat will be impossible. If it loses the battle, it will be wiped out. And battle initiation is disabled. Now, do we want to go out? I mean, these guys have got a next to nothing army. This army is just like one... Oh, this is just Stitch-Up Spear Chucker. So we could possibly defeat him if needed. Let's just go ahead and end the turn and see what happens. Be nice if we had a little bit more income. He's actually moving in. He's not coming in here to attack, is he? Oh, he's just raising a settlement that was... Sorry, he's rebuilding a settlement that was previously raised.
Obedience is becoming a problem here, my lord. Those that inhabit this place begin to stir against your rule. Appease or suppress them to snuff out dissent.
Well, we don't need to worry about that because public order's already going up because we've got our army stationed in there. And in Karazakarat, the populace of one of your settlements is gradually vanishing, and certain nights the whole ghettos or districts are left abandoned. The only clue for the remaining denizens is a triangular symbol daubed on a nearby gate or wall. So, negative growth for 3 turns. That's a bit of a pain, but it's not terrible. Now then, can we go and grab that? Are we close enough?
No, why?
Not really. He's just encamped there. And we are in the Badlands here, so we will be taking some attrition, but that he should be within our zone of control. He's not quite within our zone of control. We can't really reach him. We'll just end the... Well, we've got another tech that we can take. Call upon the oaths of old. Recruitment cost reduction for Longbeards. I think we need to try and get some more of the civil stuff at the moment. Iron from Toolmakers. Thane's Authority. Hero action cost minus 20%. What's an action cost? Maybe it's just our heroes that are taking action on the map. Let's go and get the Dwarven diplomats. Yep, he's running away nicely.
Your armies can take to the seas should you wish it, sire. Have them build boats upon the shore, or set sail from a nearby port.
Oh dear, you'll have to excuse me guys, I've been talking for far too long today recording. My voice is starting to go all dry and break. We've got another negative event that's giving us some negative growth in a different district this time. We need to get these guys out of here and send them back to the settlement. Because we're taking attrition out here. What's going on here? Is this place actually being sieged? Looks like it is being seized by the Greenskins. We might be able to take that back if Barakvar lose it. And we do have a few buildings and things that we could build. We've certainly got a decent amount of money. We could upgrade some of these in size. Doc Karaz, I said that I would like to build a watch room on that one. And let's have a quick look over here. Mount Squighorn. We do want to upgrade this one as well. We can't afford it. We need 3,000, so we'll wait on that one. But we are starting to take more of the territory, and it is looking good for us. But I think that's an excellent place to end the video before I just choke to death. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Total War Warhammer. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.